FaZe Clan enter here at the PGL Cluj-Napoca, looking to find success, and one of the teams that wanted to come in here, and I'm guessing it's because you wanted to get some more experience and some more matches down. Are you seeing, though, the progress you wanted to see from where you started at the beginning of the year? Are you on track for how you viewed it?
Yeah, for sure. I think there is still things we're changing. Obviously, there was a small thing we changed after Katowice. I don't want to say it now, obviously. But there are still things to test. I have made sure we made it like this way. This is not set in stone.
Yeah.
We have a lot of options with aggressive players, but we also have to figure out what makes Frozen comfortable and what passive roles he wants and where he feels the most comfortable. And there is always a suggestion of how the team performs on certain maps in certain areas. So I think that's why having Katowice and this PGL tournament right after each other, we can kind of like getting a feeling of how it's going, and then it's easier for me with a smaller break after this tournament to kind of like, is there more roles or more things we have to change on certain maps or how we approach it around, because it is a very different FaZe Clan within the server, but the mentality is still there. That's what I saw in Katowice, and that's the thing, you never know if it's changing within a team.
Now, when you're talking about going through these position changes, these role changes stuff, is it kind of, you're looking at it from an overview, you're seeing what's working, or is it also a lot of maybe the players saying, this isn't working for me? Is that how you adjust? How do you make a decision? Because obviously there could be a lot of factors in this, I'm imagining.
Yeah, I mean, when we figure out to have to get John on the team, I think I spent 2 times 5 hours just looking into Google Sheets, kind of looking into demos, putting people around. Does it feel right? How is the dynamic in the team? How does certain players play together? Me and Rain is pretty 2 aggressive players, so when players side together, it's more leaning to playing aggressive, but on certain maps, that is way harder to play us 2 together. And with John coming in, there was a lot of question marks how he adjusts and how he plays certain scenario. But the main thing was to make John really comfortable. And then we figure out mostly with Frozen and Rain, who wants to play what, how do they feel, I'm keeping the tabs on that. But it surprised me how much excited Rain is about playing something different. And he knows maybe it's not the same in place in 3 or 6 months, but I think this is the way you kind of like evolve the team and also the player. What I've seen so far is really good, and there are certain maps where you can see Frozen really shining in the new roles.
Yeah.
But there's also other roles where I think he was really impactful in the team that I don't want to change yet. So there is a mixture of everything, right? But in the end, if I tell the player to play that position, he will do it. But not always happy, but I think I've been very happy with how people have adjusted and the view and the positive about new roles and new positions.
Now talk to me about just what Elige is bringing to the team, because we know obviously he had the Grand Slam, he had the glory, obviously didn't get the major when he was on his liquid days, but he has shown time and time again how hungry he is. From your perspective, how are you seeing it? Because I'm just looking from the outside.
Yeah, I think he comes with a lot of determination and hunger, but also comes with what we have lacked is a secondary caller, especially on the CT side. I think the unique trademark we didn't have a secondary caller. We have vocal players in certain scenarios, certain areas. We had 3 different players playing key star roles on 3 CT sides. So Robson Mirage played connector, Frozen played mid on Ancient, and Rain played nuke on Yard.
Yeah.
And that's very unique because normally you have a secondary player, secondary voice, second star, or the star player playing these consistently things. And with Elige coming in now, we kind of see the DNA he wants to bring into the game, because he's in this position where he can re-aggress or calling more macro on the server. So finally, I'm playing with a kind of what I see as secondary caller, and especially on those CT sides where I'm anchoring a lot and not really having much talk to say on B Mirage, for example.
Now looking at Cluj here, FaZe is a team with title contention. You always tell me that's where your mindset is. Still the same?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's very interesting field of teams. I think MongolZ is also ranked number 2 or 3 in the world. I don't know exactly now. So they are also in a position. This is the tournament they have to win as well. I think a Ton of Fire with the performance this year so far is playing really good. And then there's us and Falcons, which I think is on a little pressure or scrutiny if we don't make it deep in the tournament. But we're used to it. Expectation is to win the tournament. Minimum expectation is the final. But you never know who you meet in the semifinal. You never know how it goes. But obviously, we are here to build on what we've done the past month. And if that means we don't win, that's how it is. But it's part of the journey. And I just think it's really important for us to come out here with us, say we did our best we could under the given circumstances. So just look forward to play, honestly.
I'm looking forward to see it as well, man. Thank you very much. Good luck for it all.
Thank you.